Hey guys, welcome back to Let's Play Gothic. So, in the last episode, a man, he started scavenging around, Xardas' tower. He found Lester, our old pal from the colony, who also mentioned, whom did he mention? I forgot. He mentioned Diego, one of our other pals, and, someone else. Unfortunately, I forgot who. And now it's actually nighttime, and oh, I'm having some stutters. But, it always happens. Don't know what to do about it, really. They don't really happen in the D3D11 when I run the game with that, but I don't know what else to do, really, because D3D11 is just not... It's just a bit problematic for me, so let's leave it at that. However, right now, it's nighttime, so I'd rather go to sleep so that it's gonna be daylight, and then we can proceed to help Cavalorn and stuff like that. So I should be able to have all herbs. Yes, I have 10 of these and 15 of those. That's more than enough to get into the city of Khorinis, actually. So that's what I'll be doing, maybe. Let me just go up, visit Xardas, say hello, or not, just use his bed, I guess. I don't think I've ever seen him sleep. Like, literally, I don't remember ever seeing Xardas sleeping in this game. So, yeah. Oh boy. Okay. Whew. Now it's daylight, it's bright, and I can see every single little thing. Isn't that lovely? Anyway, Cavalorn, here man is coming, but it took kind of a day. Sorry if you thought that, I bailed on you or something. Actually, before even dealing with the bandits, I'm gonna go ahead and take whatever I can find on this road. Oh! Well, there's the first guy over there. The first bandito. And it doesn't look like he's attacking us, so for now, what I want to do is loot everything in the surrounding area. And then, I guess I'll talk to the bandit and see what's what around here. Ah, yeah, there's a young wolf over there. So we're gonna go deal with it. Get some more meat. Ah! Damn it. You are out of my range. That's one thing I don't like, is that a lot of things are out of my range, and with this toothpick it's even more problematic unless you're fighting melee NPCs, and if they have one-handed weapons too. In that case you might have a better chance of using that toothpick, but I guess that's about it. I don't see any other herbs, so... A moment. Let's save, and let's approach this, this guy, the bandit.
Hey, where do you come from? Hmm?
Oh, interesting. I don't think I should mention Xardas at all. I've come from the Xar Mountains.
I've come from the mountains.
Exactly, you come from the mountains, and that is bad for you. Very bad. They're looking for you, a whole bunch of evil guys. There's someone here you absolutely have to talk to. Follow me.
Fine, you go first, maybe later. No, who's looking?
Who's looking for me?
Half of Khorinis is after you, and you're trying to tell me that you don't know anything about it?
Nope.
Ah, I see. You just don't want to talk to me about it, hmm? All right, it's your business. So, are you coming or not?
I'll just go along with this line of questioning.
Who should I talk to?
To my leader. His name is Brago. He can explain everything to you better than I can. So, what about it? Are we going?
How do I know this isn't a trap?
You know, I'm getting tired of you. If you don't want my help, then just go to the city and let them put you behind bars. You come with me now or forget about it, see?
Easy, my friend. Someone else already tried to trick me.
Oh?
This guy suggested that we should get an amulet together and share the profit. Once we reached our goal, he and his friends attacked me.
It sounds as though they got you involved with the wrong people. Where was that?
I was a convict in the mining colony.
You come from behind the barrier? Man, then we were there together.
I don't know you.
I was a digger in the old camp. I didn't have much to do with the whole thing. But what is more important now is you are in big trouble. Someone has put a pretty price on your head, and he's handed out a few posters with your mug on them. If I were you, then I would be very, very careful. There are people with us who would kill their own mother for gold. But I think we boys from the penal colony ought to stick together.
Then I guess I better thank you now.
Oh, it's nothing. Just make sure you stay alive.
Oh, thank you, thank you. See, you can actually avoid bloodshed, or rather unnecessary bloodshed, that way. Anyway, so, yeah, I'd like to know who that fellow is.
Who's the fella who pays the bounty?
That I don't know. There's only one of us who knows him.
And who would that be?
Hey man, I can't really tell you that. You know how it goes.
10 gold pieces for the name of the guy who raised the bounty.
Oh man, I really can't do that.
Spit it out already.
Oh man, all right. His name is Dexter. Near the big farm, there's a steep rock. There's a watchtower up there, and a few mines. He has his hideout somewhere nearby.
See? That wasn't so hard. Here's your gold.
And just don't tell him who told you.
Actually, when he said near the big farm, he didn't mean the farm that's gonna be up ahead the road. He meant the large landowner's farm that we read about it in Xardas' tower. The one who owns all the lands and all the little farmers. I believe they pay money for him, for rent essentially. So I think he meant that farm.
Can I have the picture?
Sure. After all, it's your mug on there.
Great, thanks. I'll be starting my own artistic collection, I guess. Plus my own family photos, eventually. I mean, Mansa's family photos. Is there anything else you can tell me?
Is there anything else that might interest me?
You mean about the area here? If you want to stay alive, stay on the paths. The farther you go into the wilderness, the more dangerous it is.
There's bound to be a lot of trouble here before long.
What's up?
A guy named Cavalorn is coming to get you.
Rats, he's still alive. I'm out of here.
And off he goes. Bye-bye, bandit. I don't even know your name. And if you want to check where he's up to, yes, he's literally hiding between the fern trees. And he'll stay there until I don't know, until you talk to him, I think. But I decided to tell him because, you know, he's not that bad of a bandit. At least he doesn't outright kill you or anything. Maybe his leader does, but I don't think he himself is quite like that, so... You know what? I don't feel any bad about it. So hey, Cavalorn, let's go and deal with the El Banditos.
Let's mix it up with those guys.
Sure thing. Just keep my back clear, okay? Now they're in for a nasty surprise.
Yes, the beautiful bandits are gonna be in so much surprise. Well, not really, because man, as you said before, Cavalorn, is pretty damn scrawny looking. You go on ahead, I'll stay right behind you.
You shouldn't have come here.
Ah, there it goes. This is beautiful. Come on, you can do it.
You deserve that, lowlife.
Okay, come on.
Wait a minute.
So, that's done. Ha! They shouldn't have messed with me. Then I can finally fulfill my mission. I've lost too much time already.
What sort of mission?
Yeah. First I have to get into the city, and then later... I don't know how I'm going to get all that done in time.
What about me?
Why not? You could take the letter into the city. Then I'll have a bit more time to take care of my equipment. One of the bandits must have the letter in his pocket. Take it to Vatras, the water mage in the city. You'll find him in the Temple of Innos. He preaches there all day. Tell him that I wasn't able to get it done. And if he asks where I am, just tell him I'm already on my way to the meeting point. Okay? Oh yeah, one more thing. First buy some decent clothes from the farmers. Otherwise, you may be taken for a bandit. Here's a couple of coins.
Oh, thank you. That's very generous of you. Oh yeah, and he is our first teacher in this game.
Can you teach me something?
Sure. You know that. Man, they really took a lot out of you. You can't remember anything at all, can you?
Nope. Well, I can, but in terms of fighting, I don't think man does. So yeah, teach me.
I want to...
Sure.
Yeah, okay, thank you. And now he teaches you one-handed bow and sneak. Even though I leveled up, I'm not gonna be spending my skill points quite yet because I wanna invest that into dexterity. And when he defeated the people, I basically spammed the talk button. Rather the use/action button, so that he's not gonna be able to loot the bandits. If you're wondering, that works. And we picked up a spike club, which is a lot better than the stupid wolf knife, because it has far better range. I mean, it does has a one-handed talent bonus, but it's barely anything. So thank you for the spiked club. And I have only one arrow, and I just picked up some apples. Oh, and I picked up the message that Cavalier wants me to deliver, plus the the picture of man. Yay! Actually, a good question. How the heck did they draw your picture? I mean, it's not like you were sitting right in front of them. Someone must have quite a memory, actually. That's very bizarre for me anyway. Anyway, so we have also a message. Stop all men who come from the mountains. If someone comes along the pass, it will probably be an old man. Don't let him fool you. He is a dangerous sorcerer. Keep an eye on him. It's possible the guy we're looking for will contact him. Well, with this letter, I'm sending you 30 pieces of gold. I will give you another 30 to anyone who kills the man. Bring his head to the old mine near the landowner. Dexter, basically. Wow, that's a small bounty for our guy. It's a really tiny bounty. I don't think man is even worth that much money. For murder. And I just picked up, I think it was another short bow. Yeah, it is. And I have more arrows. Isn't that lovely? So yes, we dealt with the bandits and the poor guy outside as well. He's alive, but I think I'm just gonna keep him at the fern trees for a while. You know, I don't really see any reason to tell him yet. Especially, I know something about the livability of this guy, and I don't really want him to die. He wasn't really that bad of a person. Misguided, yes, but not terrible person. I mean, man was a convict. He was convicted for something. Don't know what the crime was. I assume it's not anything as atrocious as, I don't know, murder? At least, I don't think it is, considering that man was as weak as a twig. So, And yeah, I'm robbing Innos' shrine. Ha ha ha. And we have some blood flies, and I believe they're still small blood flies. So with my spiked club, I should be able to deal far more damage. Okay, there we go. One of them is gonna come over here. Excuse me. There you go. I also see some of the sheep in the corner. There you go. One down, two more to go. And there you go. And now one more. Excuse me, will you come over here and, like, get clubbed to death? I'd really love that. There we go. Now, ooh, there's 2 wolves. Let's see if I can take them on. It's really impossible to pull the wolves one by one. Because they really run at you. Whoa! And my first death. And being eaten by the wolves. I mean, I can use my arrow, I guess. It one-shots them in super close range. But actually, you know what? Yeah, why not? There you go. Oh, and there was a goblin over there. Over yonder was a goblin. Or something. Ooh, something down here. Black goblins. No way am I gonna get down there. We're way too weak for black goblins. I mean, seriously, in a group, they're gonna murder me. Hi! I see you're alone. And I see a person on the bench, but I'm gonna ignore him. Because I'm more interested in visiting the peasants. There you go. One goblin down, and I believe that will be it for a while. Oh wow, I have floating plants, I believe, or not. No, they are on the ground. They're just so thin. Oh my god, that's weird. Okay, I'll just I'll skip that bizarre occurrence. Have I missed anything over here where the blood flies used to be? Is that a yes or is that a no? I have no clue. No, I don't think so. Well, there's a guy over there and there's a sheep, so I guess it's a shepherd.
Hey, stranger. I saw how you came out of the mountains. You can be glad you didn't come by here 3 weeks ago. We would have taken you for an escaped convict. And we made short work of those. You look completely done in. What do you want here?
Ooh, what do I... I mean, I guess I can say everything.
I was attacked by bandits in the mountains.
Those filthy rabble. They were probably the same bastards who took one of our sheep last night. You had terrific luck. Most people don't get away alive.
Actually, I think I found your sheep. It's kind of wandering near Xardas' tower, and oh my gosh, that was a weird glitch. Poor sheep, it has a poor sense of direction. Man, that must have hurt the sheep, or for you, Malith.
Those bandits won't trouble you anymore.
Why? Are they dead?
They picked a fight with the wrong guy.
Thank Innos. Here, it isn't much, but I want you to have it. I'll tell the others about this.
Oh, thank you for the wine. Yeah, do you know anything about equipment?
I need better equipment.
I can imagine. But I tell you right now, we don't have anything to give away. If you can pay for what you want, Lobart will sell you something. Otherwise, go to him and ask him if he has work for you.
I think I will.
Where can I find Lobart?
Well, on the farm, of course. The farm belongs to him. And don't try messing with him. He's thrashed a lot of tramps and thrown them off his farm.
I'm on my way to town.
The way you look, you'll have to bribe the guards to get in. And you have to know what they want to hear.
And that would be?
Well, for example, that you're from Lobart's farm and want to go to the smith in the city. But that won't do you any good. You don't look like a farmer.
I see.
There's another of those scummy beasts. Well done! One dirty beast less.
I accidentally shut mouth, but I wanted to get the XP. That always happens. It's scripted, so yeah. I was prepared for that, and I don't feel sorry about at all my health or the arrow. I can just eat something. The sheep all fled. That one is now following the road. That's kind of funny. So, are you Lobart? Wait. Oh, that's not a healing herb. That was just a texture. Hi, Lobart.
Why are you hanging around on my land? Whose side are you on? The rebelling farmers or the king?
Excuse me?
I don't understand.
What? Don't mess with me, boy. I want to know where you stand. So who are you for?
I'm for the peasants. Peasants.
I'm for the peasants.
Ha! That damned warmonger Onar'll drag us all into the grave. What do you think? How long will the Paladins just stand by? After what Onar has done, the whole city is in an uproar.
Yeah, I don't get it. That was a weird question. I mean, seriously, you forced me to pick a side even though I've no idea what's going on. You're a weird guy. Really, really bizarre.
What's going on here anyway?
Don't you know what's going on? Boy, where are you from? We're on the edge of a civil war. Up till now, all the farmers looked at the tribute to the city as fair taxation. But since the Paladins have come to Khorinis, the city guards visit us more and more often. And little by little, they're taking everything. If it goes on like this, soon we won't have anything left for ourselves. Some farmers are starting to rebel. Onar was the first of them.
Tell me more about this Onar.
Onar is the biggest farmer here in the area. He is broken with the city. They say he's hired mercenaries to keep the city guard off his back. Can't blame him. In any case, no royal soldier dares to set foot on his farm anymore.
Who are those mercenaries that Onar hired?
I don't know much about the guys. Supposedly, a lot of them are former prisoners from the mining colony. Everybody knows what you can expect from them.
I think you're kind of right at the same time not. Because I don't think man is quite that bad, at least not yet. He hasn't done anything that bad.
What about you? Whose side are you on? Peasants or king?
I'm too close to the city to really have a choice. But I'm glad about that. I wouldn't know how to decide. The king is bleeding us dry, and Onar sets his mercenaries on anyone who won't join him. That's why most of the other farmers are still undecided, but sooner or later they'll have to choose one side or the other.
It is a complicating situation because, yeah, it sounds like none of them are better, so...
I need some sensible clothes.
I can give you clean farmer's work clothes. Can you pay for them then? Well, you could work off a part of the price, if you're someone who is looking for work.
Ah, so how much do they currently cost?
How much for the work clothes?
Well, we'll see. Malith said you chased the bandits off. The bastards have caused us a lot of trouble. Thanks to you, we're rid of them. 60 gold pieces.
That's a lot. That's still too expensive. It gives me a bit of weapon protection, but there's some better clothes I can get in the city, actually.
Well, that's still too expensive.
Well, suit yourself.
Yeah, It's fine, we can work more.
I'm looking for work.
I can't use another farmhand, but I could offer some work to a day laborer. Well, what I mean is, you can lend a hand in the field. And there are certainly a few other things to do around here. I could pay you with gold, or give you a few decent things to wear. The things are worth a fair bit. I can't give them to you for nothing, but I can sell them to you cheap if you work for me. By the looks of you, I should say, take the clothes. Anyway, the small turnip field next to the barn needs to be harvested.
Yeah, alright.
All right.
Then hurry it up a bit before I change my mind.
Sure. Just give me some time to work it out. So he meant this field. You just literally pick every single turnip and don't eat it. So we're gonna see how much what is gonna be the more worthwhile reward, but I can already tell which one it is. I don't think he pays you that much in gold, but he does knock out a fair bit of price for the clothes, and you will need them actually, so yeah, it's better to take the clothes. And I believe that was it. Yeah, that was it, I think. Hey, Lobart, I got your turnips. That was like a breeze. Yeah, there you are.
Here are your turnips.
Hey, you're not all that worthless after all. Take them to my wife in the house and tell her to cook them.
What about my pay?
I can give you 5 gold pieces, or sell you the clothes cheaper. Well, what's it to be?
See, 5 gold pieces. That's really tiny amount as a reward. The clothes will knock it out much better.
Make me a better price for the togs.
Good. I'll give them to you for 10 gold pieces less.
See? 10 gold pieces less. That's like a lot better. But we're still not quite there yet, so... so we can go to his wife. Give the turnips and maybe she has something else for us?
Hey! I've got a few turnips here for you.
Great. That should be enough to fatten those guys up. Since you're here anyway, I saw a traveling trader pass by here a few minutes ago. I think he stopped on his way to town. Go to him and see whether he's got a decent frying pan for me.
Can you give me something to eat?
Here, take this. You're a good lad.
Yeah, thank you. She can give you free food every day. I think only until chapter 1. Sure, I'll get you the frying pan.
Give me the gold, and I'll go see the merchant for you.
Are you saying I can trust you? Just don't spend the money on booze, do you hear?
Yeah, I mean, it's not worth it anyway, so... don't worry about it. And you better actually do it quickly, because, like, if you don't, she'll be really pissed at you, so, try to do it immediately. Oh, there's a field raider. No, yes, you're my man I was looking for.
And how goes the work?
Same as always. Lot to do, not enough money, and with a bit of bad luck, the orcs will come tomorrow and burn down our farm. The king's paladins have occupied the whole city, but I can hardly believe they'll move their butts out here when the orcs attack us.
Huh.
I'm headed for town.
And?
Is there anything interesting you can tell me about the city?
Nope. But Maleth goes to the city from time to time. Maybe he knows something. I mean, something that would interest you.
Is there any interesting news?
I could have sworn I saw an orc over there on the edge of the woods 2 days ago. Since then, I've kept at least one eye open at night.
Oh my god, that's really bad news if there's an orc. I mean, he's just gonna shred us to tiny little smiling pieces. But yeah, I'm looking for work.
Can I help you? I'm looking for work.
Do you know anything about working in the fields?
What is there to know?
In that case, I think we're fine here. Thank you. If you want to work for Lobart as a day laborer, I can only warn you, he pays people like you really miserable.
He offered to sell me some clean clothes cheap if I helped out on the farm.
Well, I don't have anything for you to do, but you can bring me and the boys something to drink. Fetch me a bottle of wine, and I'll tell Lobart you were a real help to us.
Hey, that's fine. I have wine that Malith actually gave me, so here.
Here's your wine.
I'd better not ask where you got it from, huh? Oh, who cares? Thanks anyway. Lobart will only hear the best about you.
Thank you, thank you. And by the way, that was interesting. Someone was dying down there, and said someone killed wolves while I was just casually talking with you. By the way, he has an interesting name because and the quest with the wine, because his name in Russian actually means wine, and it's pronounced vino, like his name, I think. His name is either Vino or Vino. I'm not really sure how it's meant to be pronounced in English, but interesting. Now, I kind of want to get those wolves that this guy killed, that I'm kind of angry that he did. He killed my XP, that bastard. And he looks like a pirate. What's a pirate doing with the peasants?
Psst. Hey, you. Come here.
What is it?
On your way to the city, and really busy, too. Listen, you look like a smart guy to me. I bet you'll go far in life. You're certainly nobody's fool, I could see that right away. Say, you'd probably like to earn a few gold coins, wouldn't you?
Are you hiding from someone? Yeah, sure.
Are you hiding from someone?
Of course not. What nonsense. I just enjoy standing among the trees so the wind won't blow right into my face. What about you now? Do you want the job?
This is kind of funny.
You don't look like someone who has gold.
Well, I certainly don't move in the same circles as a gentleman like you. But you won't refuse my small contribution to your surely considerable fortune, will you? Well, what do you say? Can I count on you?
You know what? Cut the crap.
Cut the crap. Tell me what you want.
You see, that's exactly what I mean. Nobody gets anywhere with you just by using pretty words. I knew it. I'm dealing with a tough businessman here. You're a businessman and certainly interested in a small addition to your purse, aren't you?
Why not?
Why not?
You'll have to forgive an ignorant old seaman. I'm a stranger in these parts and I don't really know all the rules. So I had to find out the hard way that traveling strangers aren't welcome in the harbor city. Now I'm standing here with no idea how I'm supposed to get into the city. I have some extremely important business to conduct and my client won't tolerate a delay, you see. You'll help me find a way to get past the city guard, won't you?
Sure.
About the city guards.
Yes, got an idea?
Yeah, you can try the herb gathering.
You could get into the city as a herb gatherer.
What? Do I look like I'd be picking flowers in the woods?
Oh, this is so funny.
What about bribery?
Well, if that worked for me, I'd have tried it already.
I'll have to think.
I'll have to think about it first.
All right, but hurry up about it. I've got no time to lose.
Sure. Calm yourself, dude. Calm yourself. And geez, at least I got the meat from the wolves. Oh, and I got a meadowberry. And there's a field raider. Brilliant. Anyway, I'm actually gonna go to that merchant right now, so that Hilda's not gonna be pissed at me. And I might as well pick up a few things if I'm lucky. Ah, there it is. This is what I was looking for, the pick! And I want to kill some of the bloodflies too, so... Sorry dude, I just robbed your spell scroll. You didn't seem to mind, so just wait for a few seconds, would ya? Come over here.
Send those beasts to Kingdom Come!
Send those beasts to Kingdom Come, really? Okay, then whatever. That was kind of funny. I'm so sorry, that was really funny. Send those beasts to kingdom come. There we go. Now I can deal with this merchant who tried to interfere with my fight. Ay ay ay. You lousy dude.
Who do we have here? You're on your way to the city. Am I not right?
Maybe.
You look like a fugitive. All fugitives are headed for the city. You could even be a former convict for the mining colony. I don't care where you come from, but I believe I have an interesting offer for you.
What do you have to offer?
The way you look, the guards will never let you into the city. I can help you get into the city. I have here a small piece of paper with the royal seal and the governor's signature. A pass. With this scrap of paper in your pocket, you can run about as raggedly as you please, and the guards will leave you alone. Interested?
How will you get into town?
The guards know me. I will simply tell them that I have lost my pass.
This is very suspicious.
There must be a catch to this.
No, no catch. You will merely owe me a favor.
Ah, there you go. Well, sure, whatever. I'll take your pass.
What do you want for your pass?
I knew you were the right man. Listen, you will get the pass from me, now.
Just like that?
Just so. But if I meet you in the city, you owe me a favor. Do we have a deal?
I think I know what happens if I say no, so yes, give me the paper.
Sure. Give me that paper.
Here, be careful with that. It is very valuable. One more thing. Don't even think about breaking your word. As a merchant, I have a great deal of influence in the city. And it wouldn't go well for you. Believe me.
Yeah, sure, whatever. Show me your wares.
Show me your wares.
Take your pick.
There's the pan. Oh, it costs exactly 20 gold pieces. What does he has? Fine short sword. Not for me. Wait, he had halberd. Why do you have a halberd? Ah, he has a pirate cutlass. That's not for me either. Or the longsword. I'm way too weak for that. But hey, if you want, you can take this, and this. Oh, and this. I don't really give a damn, actually. Oh, and the pick. I don't need a pick. Wow, I do have swamp weed. I forgot how I got swamp weed, but you can take this many torches. I have 290 something gold now.
I've got to go.
Suit yourself.
Bye, but I took his pass, and his pass says, this document entitles the bearer to move freely in the lower areas of Khorinis for an unlimited time period. Larius, the king's governor. So with this guy, Canther, there's a catch to his deal, and there's some consequences and stuff to deal with. However, if you come to him dressed up as a peasant, if you decided to buy the clothes earlier, unlike me, then you'll never get approached with this quest of his, which is called... what is it called? Not this one, no. How to get into the city of Khorinis. I got a pass from the merchant Canther that will enable me to get into the city. In return, I owe him a favor next time I see him there. However, I don't remember exactly. I think maybe it was a glitch in my game, but when I said no to Canther and I wasn't dressed up as a peasant, I believe every single person in the city were like, "You're a convict, we're not gonna trade with you." Yeah, that happened. That wasn't really pleasant to encounter. Anyway... Hilda,
Hey, you!
I got your... I'm sitting on your stool, but anyway, I got your pan.
Here's your frying pan.
Fine. Let's see then whether it's any good.
Thank you, thank you. Now I can finally buy clothes from Lobart. Lobart, give me the clothes.
Hey, you!
Thank you. I will be very grateful.
How much for the work clothes?
Well, we'll see. You've worked the field for me. You helped my wife. Vino says you were real help to him. And that's saying something. He doesn't usually hold with day laborers. Maleth said you chased the bandits off. The bastards have caused us a lot of trouble. Thanks to you, we're rid of them. 30 gold pieces. It's not gonna get any cheaper.
And that's true. It won't. This is the minimum you can actually get for the clothes. And sure, give me.
Give me the work clothes then.
There's a chest in my house where you'll find clean things. But don't even think about taking anything else without asking.
We'll see. Sorry about it, but let me think. You really helped me a lot, so maybe I won't actually take it. Unless it's an apple or something important, then sure. Ah, it is an apple. Well, I'll take... Sorry, I'm taking your apple, and... Yep, everything else you can keep it. I'm just taking this and your apples. The thing is, in this game, if you eat... Did I explain it before? I actually don't remember, but... I believe if you eat 25 apples, you, get +1 strength bonus. And if you eat 45 or 47 dark mushrooms, you get mana, but I forget how much. So yeah. However, you may not really want to sell your mushrooms. Eat your mushrooms, because I believe Constantino. One second. I believe Constantino, who is an NPC in the city, an alchemist. I believe you can sell those mushrooms. I forgot how. I think if you're if you're working for him or something. So let me see. We have another area over here. Ah, more field raiders. Good. More work for me, I guess. Now, field raiders are really annoying. Their attack patterns are really... Okay, I got it. That was kinda lucky. But you gotta really watch for their attack patterns. I usually like interrupting them, so... But you gotta really concentrate. There we go. Ah! Oh, and there's a switch, but I don't think I want to deal with this thing. Yeah, I don't think I do. And by the way, so what I want to do... first of all, I want to open this leather bag, and I got 25 gold pieces. Awesome. I want to save... over here, I guess. And now, I want to see what the hell is in the message that Cavalier wants to get to Vatras. Dear Vatras, we have... What? A dance? Oh boy, maybe it's a mistypo. Okay, we have a dance to the portal. You were correct. It indeed appears that they were believers in Adonis. I ask you to verify this once again with the help of my notes. We have not spotted any of those curious stone beings for days. Nevertheless, the earth continues to quake for no apparent reason. I suspect that our studies will soon bring us more enlightenment. The ornament which we found has far more important significance than we first thought. It seems to be a crucial key artifact. Alas, it is not complete. We must study it further. Dispatch one of our children from the Ring of Water to bring it back to us. If possible, do not send Cavalier. Interesting, they did not want it to send Cavalier. I have assigned him to deliver this letter to you. I think this is enough for him to do. I hope we are doing the right thing. Xardas. Ooh, Xardas. Interesting, but I don't want to get into trouble, so I'm gonna load. But now you know what's in the letter, if you were curious. That's how I like reading secret communication stuff. So this thing apparently has a bunch of useful herbs for us. Let's see. Ah, I think there's Miro Nutweed. Yes. Good for alchemy, although I'm not sure how much I'll actually be using alchemy in this game. Because the class I picked up is gonna be very into stealing things. So I'll be raking in so much gold that I'll just have no necessity practically to ever craft a healing or mana potion. Now, I believe there was this, found it! Goblin berries! That's for dexterity potions. That's probably the only potion that I'll learn how to craft. And we found a stone tablet. It's this one. This stone tablet has magical aura, and these ones actually permanently increase your stats if you know how to read them. Unfortunately, we don't, so it's gonna be a while till we actually do. Besides, you don't really want to read the tablets early in the game. You want to do it later when you actually spend like 15 learning points just to learn 5 points of, I don't know, dexterity or bows. So yeah, no. Anyway, I guess this is it for this area. At least over here. Now, I want to see the guy, Greg, the pirate dude. And tell him how much it's a pleasure to chill with him. Or, I don't know, to just have his acquaintance. Ew. Right, another field raider. Well then, I want to kill it. Ah! The button didn't press, dang it. That sometimes happens, unfortunately. Okay, so now we can talk to him and say, hey dude, you I have another methods for getting into the city. Maybe that'll help. That'll be helpful. Man, he's kind of a funny character, I think.
About the city guards.
Yes, got an idea?
The pass.
I have a pass for the city.
Oh, I see. I'm supposed to act like I'm a citizen of the town or what? Take a look at me, boy. Nobody's going to believe that.
What about this?
They should let you pass if you're wearing these farmers' clothes.
That's just what I need. Man, I knew I could count on you. Nobody will bother me disguised as a local yokel. Excellent. You did really well. Here's your promised reward.
What? 50 measly gold coins? You can't be serious.
Gold isn't everything, my friend. Take them for now. I have the feeling that we'll be seeing one another soon. And who knows, maybe I'll return the favor. Look after yourself.
Weird, says the guy who's dressed up as a pirate. That gold isn't everything? I'm not sure I believe that, dude. But thanks, at least they paid back for all the cost of the peasant clothes. And stuff like that. It would have probably paid back too, you know, before you talk to the merchant, so... Or, well, sort of, maybe. Anyway, it's getting later, so I actually want to get into the city and be done with all this peasant talking. So, another interesting thing, there is a different way you can get into the city, and that's by going that way and going along the rocky cliffs and somehow climbing them over and then jumping into the sea. That's one way to do it, however, if you survive. Me, I don't want to do that, I'm too lazy, so...
Halt!
What is it?
You aren't getting in here, my boy.
Why not?
Looking the way you do, you're sure to cause nothing but trouble here, boy. And we got enough rabble in the city. We have no use for people without money.
Greg just strolls very leisurely past the guards. No, I don't think this is gonna be a good idea to tell them. I mean, I can try. Or I can say I've come to join the militia.
I've come to join the militia.
That's a good one. Try that at the other gate. Maybe they'll buy that from you.
Sure, I'll try this.
I need to see the leader of the Paladins. I've got an important message for him.
Oh, and what important message might that be?
Sure. Let's talk about the Eye of Venus, I guess. I mean, in the Valley of Khorinis. Yeah, sure, I could. Actually, yeah, I think this is probably more believable.
The hosts of evil are camped in the Valley of Khorinis.
In the Valley of Mines. You come from there? Have you seen the army?
No.
No, but I've been sent by someone who saw them.
Who sent you?
I don't have a permission.
I don't have permission to tell you that.
Don't act like that with me, boy. I'm a member of the city guard. You can tell me everything. So, who sent you?
I'm gonna say magician.
A magician.
You have news from the magicians? Then surely you must have a seal as proof.
No.
What? The magicians always give their messengers a seal.
Not this magician.
I don't believe you. If you're really a messenger, then spit out your news or clear off.
I can only give this message to the Paladins.
It don't work like that, boy. Like hell will I let you see Lord Hagen if I can't be sure that you won't waste his valuable time.
Sure, fine.
The army of evil is led by dragons.
What? That can't be true. And I came that close to letting you in. If you served up that story to Lord Hagen, he'd have handed me my head. Scram!
Sure. Hi, sorry, it's the same guy.
I'm bringing some herbs for Constantino, the alchemist.
Really? Then you won't mind showing me what you brought. Looks good. All right, in you go. But don't cause any trouble. Understood?
He just bashed me for like sending a message about dragons, and now he's like, oh, you can go in. Alchemist, yes. Alchemist apprentice, yes. Oh, that's so funny.
I knew that would be a problem.
Well, not
Halt,
apprentice,
stranger.
but... Oh.
I am Lothar, Paladin of the King and humble servant of Innos, your lord. Our commander, Lord Hagen, has entrusted me with the task of explaining to all newcomers the new laws which apply to all inhabitants of the city.
Since people have started simply vanishing all over this town, everyone needs to watch out that they don't suffer the same fate.
Oh my gosh, I almost laughed out loud because his voice just drastically changed. Like the first voice is just like, oh yeah, I'm important, la la la. And this guy's just like, like just talks very fast. My gosh, that was funny. I was actually also kind of laughing because his name, Lothar, it awfully sounds like loafer, as in the guy who does absolutely nothing. And seeing how he talks so big, I imagine he actually does nothing with his life. Is it really true? He just stands around and criticizes everything and everyone, thinking he's so important and everything. I mean, I get it, you're a paladin, but geez, you need to rein in that arrogance. That was funny, sorry.
Nobody will learn anything.
Oh boy. Sure, I'll try this.
I have an important message for the leader of the Paladins.
The Honorable Lord Hagen is not receiving anyone. Lord Andre, the commander of the city guard, is responsible for all issues pertaining to the common folk.
The common folk?
I'm no better off myself.
The Eye of Innos?
I have come to get the Eye of Innos.
The sacred Eye of Innos? How do you know about that? You're not a member of the Order.
A magician told me about it.
I don't know what his motives were when he entrusted one of the secrets of our Order to you. But he certainly didn't mean for you to get your fingers on it.
But
I don't want to hear any more about it.
It's a bad business.
listen, the city is threatened by dragons.
That can't be true. Another lunatic. We have enough unrest in the city as it is. And without some dimwit scaring people with fairy tales about dragons. I immediately locked up the last person who was here telling dragon tales and sent him to the Valley of Mines with the prison transport. So mind your tongue. We can't use anyone here who spreads panic among the people.
That was weird. The torches just lit up all on their own. They're like, nope, it's nighttime. Lights on. Well, that must be well, not torches, sorry, lampposts. But those must be some really magical lampposts. Actually, maybe that is the case. Maybe they're magical. Interesting. Interesting.
Somebody already reported the dragons here?
Yes. The fellow's name was Diego.
Got my own opinion.
I think so, in any case. I warned him just like you. But the lunatic just wouldn't stop getting on my nerves.
Diego. That's also our friend. Unfortunately, it appears he's in a Valley of Mines, and because of this idiot. I mean, sure, I kind of understand from his point of view that, oh hey, this random guy comes in without any official looking messages or whatever, talking about dragons and stuff like that, but like, what if it's an actual emergency? Like in this case, so you're not even gonna send in someone to investigate? So, yeah. Unfortunate, really. Anyway, so which line of stuff we should pursue? Sure, let's talk about citizens disappearing.
The townspeople are simply disappearing?
Yes, it seems to be more every day. It's most annoying that the militia have still not been able to discover what's behind these strange occurrences. Small wonder that the town's inhabitants are very wary of strangers right now. So don't provoke them when you're in town, understood?
Sure.
Where can I find the commander of the city guard?
Lord Andre can be found in the barracks at the other end of the city.
Thanks. That was somewhat not helpful. At least for new players.
Where can I spend the night here?
If you're looking for a place to sleep, go to the hotel directly across from the barracks. The Paladins pay for the lodging of all travelers who come to the city. The traveling traders from the marketplace are also lodged there.
Oh, that's useful. That means I can just sleep in the hotel for free. Yay!
All right. Explain the rules of the city to me.
First, the Honorable Paladin Lord Hagen resides in the upper quarter, along with his troops. That is why access to the upper quarter is allowed only to honorable citizens. Second, the town hall in the upper quarter is now the command post of the Paladins. Only the Paladins themselves and members of the militia have access to it. And third, whoever is accused of a crime must exonerate himself with the commander of the militia. Any questions?
Yeah, how do I become a citizen?
How do I become a citizen of the town?
Only those with regular jobs will be considered citizens of the town. But don't think that you'll be admitted to Lord Hagen just because you're a citizen of the town. As a citizen, you have access to the upper quarter, nothing more. Only as a member of the militia will you have access to the town hall.
Where can I find work?
You'll have to apply as an apprentice to one of the masters here in the lower part of the city. As soon as a master accepts you, you are a citizen of the town. However, the other masters must agree to it. That's the custom here in Khorinis. If you were thinking about looking for work in the Harbor District, forget it. The scum of the city live there. Don't even go there. You would regret it.
How do I get to the upper quarter?
Say, are you listening to me at all? You're not a citizen of this town. You can save yourself the trip. The guards won't let you in. The entire area behind the inner gate is off limits to you.
How do I get accepted into the militia?
By express command of Lord Hagen, only citizens of the town will be admitted into the militia.
I see.
If you want to know more, speak to Lord Andre in the barracks.
Yeah, I'm gonna ask this question. Oh, his reaction is gonna be priceless, I bet.
What do I have to do to get armor like yours?
What? You aren't even a member of the militia. You're not even a citizen. How can you even think of being allowed to wear the armor of a paladin? Only a few militia soldiers, those who have performed extraordinary deeds, have been granted that honor so far. If you want to be a paladin, You have a long road ahead of you, my boy.
Ah, that was amusing. Fine, get out of here.
I've got to go.
If I hear one more time that you are telling people here about dragons, you will be in big trouble. Do I make myself clear?
Sure, Crystal. Loafer. Ooh, there's a guy guarding chests. Ooh. Well, we're in the town, guys. And I just want to show you really quickly. So, over here we have the Bowmaker Deadly Arrows. Mateo's store, which is just a general, food store and stuff like that. Over here, usually you can find the Carpenter, but right now it's evening, so everyone's off, to the tavern or to their houses. Harrod over here is a smith, but we'll talk to him later. Ah, there, this is the Carpenter. And the Alchemist is down here. See?
That's the first I've heard of it.
Now, over here, this is the Smith's Apprentice, if you're curious. Over here we have a temple. Now, there are two taverns in this city. One of them is over here. And the other one is actually at the harbor. Now, this huge building in front of us is the barracks that Loafer mentioned.
You still owe me a favor. It is time to pay your debt.
How'd
What do
you
you
get
want?
here?
I want my old stall in the marketplace back. Sarah snatched it away from me, but she has had that spot long enough. I want her to give up the stall.
And what's my part in this?
I will give you a letter to stick in her pocket. Then you go to Andre and tell him that Sarah is selling weapons to Onar. She lands in prison, you pocket the bounty, and I get the stall. You have 2 days to accomplish this.
Oh, gee, 2 days? Yeah, good thing to ask, I guess.
What will happen if I refuse to do that?
That would be truly stupid of you, because you see, I know that you're an escaped convict. If that gets around, it could do considerable harm to your situation in the city.
Yeah, it actually will. As I said, the merchants will refuse to trade with you until you, I don't know, pay this guy money or something. Sure, I'll do it.
All right, looks like I've got no choice.
You're a clever lad. Here is the letter.
How am I supposed to foist the letter on her?
Let her show you her wares, and while she does, you hide the letter on her. And bear in mind, I am an influential man in the city, so don't try to play me for a fool.
I've got to go.
Suit yourself.
So this is this a complicated situation? And oh my god, this guy's talking so loudly. This is the tavern. The Sleepy Money Back Inn. Well, not tavern, inn. Anyway, so this guy's far away. So we got Canthar's letter to a merchant, Sarah. Last warning. I have already reminded you several times in the friendliest terms that I urgently require the weapons I ordered from you a week ago. If I don't hear from you very soon, Sarah, I will be forced to change my attitude to you. I hope we understand each other. How the heck anyone would have believed that this is a believable letter, I have no clue, but I have 2 days to deal with this quest, and I will in the next episode, but for now...
Ah, customer, what can I do for you?
Hey, I'm looking for a room.
I'm looking for a room.
Ah, you're in the right place then.
One of the Paladins told me that I could spend the night here for free.
Yes, yes. Just go up the stairs. We still have 1 or 2 beds free.
Yeah, I'm gonna ask you these questions, actually later. Because I actually want to go to sleep to deal with Canthar's quest first. Oh, and there's Sarah, guys. She always goes to sleep early. So anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. I've been recording for an hour. Oh my gosh, it's such a long time. Anyway, thank you for watching, and I still hope that you're gonna, try out the game yourselves. it has pretty good replayability actually because of the different classes you can take and also the factions you join and stuff like that. Anyway, guys, I will see you in the next episode. Bye bye.